Move in and take those zones. They are your life.
Okay, so this is a live commentary. I'm gonna record this early. And anyways, going against a full team, basically like a 5, and they are
Zone C.
mostly Titans, all arc users. Okay. Yeah, I want to show how I want to really test my build against this. Okay.
Zone B captured. You have zone
I want to put my build against an aggressive Titans, because that's what the meta calls for these days. It's aggression.
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Nice.
Zone A captured.
So
You have
I
zone
come across in the Crucible many times a lot of Titans, a lot of Titans skating and just using so this is a heavy. Okay, I'm hurt. And a lot of times they are very aggressive and do a good job at there's one around here. Just basically closing the gap, putting a lot of damage on. Want to be able to control that. Want to be able to control them, slow them down.
You made that look easy, Warlock.
I couldn't get further enough because I got slowed somehow by that. I don't know how I got slowed by my own grenade. Slowed me. There must be a glitch with that because I was weakened 100%. I agree upon that, but I was slowed. You know, I was slowed, which doesn't make any sense. So that's another thing I'm gonna record this because not of flexing purposes. It's a demonstration of how to really combat this new R3.0 with these warlocks, with these Titans and these hunters. Warlocks, same thing, you know.
Zone A lost. This is wonderful.
I touched that a bit. We're gonna grab C as a team and push up. I'm gonna keep going forward and play defense with my teammate.
You have zone advantage.
I do see someone near here. Okay, I'm being tagged up. I'm gonna go around. Okay, anti-live. Live is got him. So I'm gonna get some of that. Okay, good team shot. Again, this is a team of like 5 we're going against. And we're doing a good job controlling the zones. They got heavy. Got one there. Okay, we exchanged. That's cool. I mean, I was weak from the Gallahorn shot, so.
Zone C lost. They have advantage.
All right, we're gonna get zone A now.
Captured.
There's about 3 or 4 of our teammates there, and one of our teammates here. There's 2 of them here versus me. One on top. Got my thing up. Got that one there. We got that done. I'm gonna go to cover. He missed me. He's gonna push.
5 minutes remain. A
But
strong
I'm gonna be
start.
ready with a snipe.
Fight on.
My teammate up. I jumped up to him. That was my mistake. I didn't realize he was teleporting way above the map. So it is what it is. Okay. Let's push out into C. My whole goal is continue to impede on there.
Zone
Okay.
A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Got him down.
Zone
Hey, we
C
exchanged. I'll take that.
You have zone advantage.
Okay, there's an Arc Strider coming up from over here on us. Where's this guy at?
Zone B lost.
Damn, he still has his super? How long does that last? He still has his super! Oh, he must have... Yo! My man's super is lasting forever, bro. Well, we gotta get out of here.
Zone
Oh,
C lost.
okay.
Power play.
Oh my god, they're still
Enemy
running.
has
Okay, we got this. We're not... Wow, that super is just ridiculous. Alright. Okay. Thought he was pushing up.
You captured Zone A.
Let's flank around this guy.
Double down.
Oh snap, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh god, here comes another one. That's cool though.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Now I'm using Karnstein armlets. It's unfortunate we had another guy there, but I'm using Karnstein armlets to help with the regeneration of my health. This, and I also got the shards. I'm gonna show the build afterwards, and I'm gonna post this, and I hope a lot of people can see how they can combat Arc 3.0. Again, this is a team. It's a good nade. I gotta heal up. One down below here. Backed up. What's one up there? Okay. One up there is still up there.
I could not ask
He's
for a
got
better
the-
victory.
Okay, cool. So, at the end of the day, using the glacial, this impedes their progress. Gives you also
Your
resilience
victory
and a bunch of
gives
stuff.
us
I'm gonna show the build right now. I'm really excited. I've been working on this, tweaking it little by little. For me, I feel comfortable using it, and I feel like it does a great job against teams. See, as you can see here, I'm gonna look at this, guys, so you can show you it was a team of 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5. I think it was 5 at the beginning. One of the guys probably backed out, but overall, we'll go into orbit. I'll show you the build, explain my logic behind it, and I hope that this encourages other people to find different avenues. If I could just back out of control. All right. Okay, so this is the build. Stasis build. All right. I found that the Karnstein armlets come into great play when dealing with basically bringing your health back immediately, because a lot of times when it comes to most of the engagements in Destiny, especially with the Arc 3.0, a lot of times they're in close melee range, and they want to try to trade or something like that. So this gives you an advantage of once you get the kill, you get your health restored, and it also continues restoring for a short duration, so you can continue the battle going on. Okay, so I do like Ophidian aspects because of the range, and you can get a lot of melee kills like that because of the range that you have, and it has a great other benefits that it provides. However, I found that I would do a lot of I'll get the kill, but I can't follow up on a second kill because there'll be already another person pushing on me with Arc 3.0, especially in Rumble and 6v6. So I've found through testing that these right here are really good to use. The other thing is the Osmiomancy gloves. A lot of people use cold snaps. I found that they are inconsistent and they're buggy, and I don't like that. They need sometimes it literally goes by the enemy and I don't know where is it going. It just decides that it doesn't want to track them, or get stuck on an object. Don't like it. Karnstein armlets, that's the way I recommend it. Okay, basically set up your armor the way you want. I prefer to have high resilience for flinch purposes, for the scout, for the sidearm, and the sniper rifle, and a grenade. I want to have that glacial grenade up all the time because I want to be able to stop and impede and hinder someone from pushing with their shoulder charge or with their slam. Okay, and I also use that alongside the fragments. Okay, so I'm using empowering rift. I'm using empowering rift because it's a faster animation than healing rift, those that know, and I'm using frost pulse. Basically casting your rift generates a shockwave that freezes nearby combatants. I also am using glacial harvest. This is to create stasis shards. Okay, so once you freeze somebody, okay, it creates two stasis shards. Okay, freezing people with cryosthesia, okay, it's going to create each time 2 stasis shards. Okay, so with that said, we move on to the fragments down here. I'm using using Whisper Rhyme. Collect a shard, stasis shard, gives you an overshield. Okay, basically you continue rinse and repeat that. You can stack up your overshield as long as you continue to collect shards and create shards by freezing enemies with cryosthesia. All right, when you're nearby stasis shards, they basically track towards you. Okay, so that's very helpful. Also gives you resilience +10 and +10 intellect. While Whisper Chains, while you're near frozen targets or in stasis crystals, you take reduced damage, so you get a resist and plus recovery 10, which is fantastic. I'm using Whisper Hedrons. Why? Because dramatically it increases weapon stability, weapon aim assist, weapon airborne effectiveness, mobility, resilience, and recovery after freezing a target with stasis. This right here is what's going to make you a PvP monster. Okay, alongside all these synergizing with cryosthesia, you're going to be a monster. Okay, I'm just an average PvP player, but the above average PvP player that likes to use a warlock, wants to try something new, is gonna dominate with this. I'm really scared to put this out there. Now, what am I using? Cryosthesia, as you already know, synergizes fantastically with this build, makes this thing a monster, very competitive, very slept on sidearm. I'm using occluded finality. I don't know if that's the way it's pronounced, but it's hey, that's what I call it. I pronounce it. Anyways, I got a pretty damn good roll here. I have snapshot with opening shot, ricochet rounds, and arrowhead break. I'm using a free hand grip on it because I want to be able to ready my sniper as soon as possible, and then snapshot comes into play for me to aim down sight. So it's basically quick draw I built into it. Over here I'm using the blast batu, and I'm using sticky grenades. Okay, not spike grenades, sticky grenades. Put the sticky grenades down, they stay in place, somebody runs over, boom, they blow up, and maybe the guy next to them. So it's a fantastic heavy to use, and I could place it where I want to. So mods I'm using: swift charge. Swift charge allows you to basically get charge with light by killing multiple enemies with a sidearm, which is what we're doing or trying to do. Sniper holster, radiant light, unflinching sidearm aim, and also unflinching sniper. A sidearm reloader, sidearm dexterity. I feel that this right here, this weapon does feel fairly good, but for some reason 47 handling, 46 reload feels bad to me. I don't know why, but it just feels bad. I want to make sure that my sidearm is ready and willing to work. It's a workhorse. It's a workhorse. I want it to be fast and quick. And last but not least, I'm taking advantage of this seasonal mod, scout and sniper targeting, and also a sidearm targeting. However, I still have tons of space on at least on my armor piece to put a complete a actual sniper rifle targeting when the season's over. So this build is still viable going forward. So depending on your armor stats, I would recommend high resilience, high grenade, and then also recovery. Mobility, tank it. You can warlock skate. With the lower your mobility, the quicker you're going to skate, and that's in another video and somebody else's YouTube. You can look how to do that, but long story short, the lower the mobility for warlock is better. It's not. It's the opposite for a lot of other characters, but this is where you want it at. All right, lower. And then intellect is no biggie. Hey, if you get the super, great, use it. If not, no problem. This build will carry you throughout the game. And then melee, of course, you want your melee up as much as possible. I can probably build more into it. I just find that the penumbral blast for me there's a high ceiling to learn how to use this, and those that do benefit from it greatly. However, its tracking sucks, and so you got to be pinpoint, and also you got to make sure you time it right, because it travels over time in the game, so it doesn't instantly freeze or travel as quickly as a throwing knife or a hammer. It's slow, so you got to time it right, and it sometimes it hits a wall or something, it doesn't catch. It's inconsistent for me, at least. I haven't mastered it, so I want to make sure I have my grenade up, because I want to hinder those that are pushing on me. This is my defense. This also helps me to get a res. This also helps me to cover, to get away. I put it down by a door, I run away, and it also helps me when I engage. When I know I'm going to engage multiple targets, I throw in the area, I stand by my glacier grenade, I get my resist up, and I go to town using my sidearm alongside getting those shards that I'm going to get. That's also going to give me an overshield. That's also going to give me, I'm also going to be getting other benefits from it. Okay, so this is the build against Arc 3.0 and amongst other types of, it's the build against other light subclasses. So definitely Arc 3.0 I've been having a tough time going against. And those Titans has been really strong with their grenades and with their aggression. And I'm not saying this is the beat all end all, but this is a great counter, and I find that it's very successful. So thank you again, and I hope this helps someone out there.